Hello family, welcome back to my channel. It's Benicia from Alaska, and today I'm going to be doing my feminine hygiene must-haves. This is something that I've become very passionate about throughout the years, and I just figure I would share some of my tips and tricks with my sisters for maintaining good hygiene health in your feminine area and even just taking care of your womb. If you guys don't know, I'm on a trying to conceive journey, so these kind of things really hit my heart deep. So if you're interested in learning how I take care of myself, or at least some of the ways that I take care of myself and my womb health and feminine hygiene, go ahead and keep watching. Okay family, so I just got back from the store. That was a very quick Target run, and then I also have some things that I had at the house already that I'll go ahead and share with you. So the first thing that I picked up were more menstrual pads. I am very set in stone on these pads right here. They are so comfortable, and they're also really good for leaks, but I only use the pure cotton ones. I don't use any kind of fragrance or whatever little flavor kind of stuff that they use. I'm very sensitive to fragrances, and they can also be very toxic to your body, and so I try my best to do the pure cotton. There are other brands out there that are even more organic than this, but I have just found that throughout the years, these are the best. If you have a heavy flow or even a light flow, of course they have the different sizes, but I seriously, these are probably my favorite menstrual pads that I've ever used. So another thing would be tampons. So I'm not a huge tampon user, but I do have some that I keep around that are the organic kind. I don't remember what brand this is, but I know that like in the packaging you could see it. But I do not like tampons. I'm not a tampon girly. I used to really be like how many years ago, but nowadays it's just not my vibe. I highly recommend, if you are a tampon girly, to make sure that you check the ingredients on them. Sometimes they could be made with really harsh chemicals and fragrances that could be, you know, causing a disruption in your womb. And make sure that if you are going to use them, that you have at least some organic or less toxic options available. I know sometimes girls that like there ain't just no choice, or you're not a pad girly or whatever. Everybody has their preferences, but make sure that you're choosing something that has low chemicals. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was feminine wash, and as you saw in the clip, there are so many different options to choose from, but I have found that using the most less toxic, no fragrance, basic, clean as you can be wash is always the best. Of course, you have to go with what your preferences are. I also enjoy using washes or soaps that are what is that, like the locally made, like businesses that use specific herbs and organic stuff in there that are like really good for your cycle health and ovulation and all those things. But this one I really have enjoyed for the last couple of years, and it's the Elle foam wash, and it has no fragrances, sulfates, or parabens. It's also made with vitamin E. It doesn't smell like anything, but it gets a good wash, so I enjoy this one. So another thing that I'm going to talk about is wipes. I use the Pampers Sensitive because they have no fragrances in them. I am a fragrance sensitive girly, if you're catching my drift. Even if you're having issues, you know, in your pH balance, if you get constant yeast infections, consider going fragrance free and see what that does for you. I remember when my life changed, I used to use like fragrance in my laundry detergent, fragrance kind of tampons, and all, and it literally all came crashing and burning one summer, and my body just couldn't take it anymore, and it literally felt like I was having allergic reactions to those things. And I've just come to learn, and as research has shown, that some of these harsh chemicals and fragrances can do a lot of harm to your body, including with your hormones and your pH levels. So be sure that if you're going to do any wipes, any fragrance wipes, or any like not medicated, but you know, like the special menstrual product, whatever wipes, make sure that you are choosing some that are sensitive and loving to your flora and your natural microbiome in your intimate area. Another thing that I picked up today were some razors. Now these are only for the bikini area, and I use the Gillette Venus Sensitive. Are y'all catching my drift? I'm like, girl, we ain't using no harsh nothing over here. But I really enjoy using these on the bikini portion of my intimate area. I'm very, very sensitive to shaving, and so this I like to use with some 100% organic coconut oil because it has microbial properties to it. It's all natural, and I don't have to worry about anything in a shaving cream causing a breakout or giving me like some kind of reaction. The other thing when it comes to shaving as well is that in the other parts, in the other intimate parts, not the bikini area, right, the area that would be like wax and a Brazilian wax, I use a very particular razor to shave, and it's a bikini razor. It's like a cute little thing, and I'll put the link down below because I don't have any right now, but I ordered them off of Amazon, and my friend's mother actually put me onto this. But when you use, or potentially, okay, everybody's disclaimer, everybody's different, okay? I'm just sharing my stuff. But when you use these kind of razors, they can cut so close to the skin and cause irritation and issues and all kinds of things. And so what I like about these particular razors is that they don't cut as close as a normal razor, so they're like perfectly curated or whatever to give you a good shave, but not close enough to where you're going to be vulnerable and exposed to like stuff, you know what I mean? So another thing that I want to talk about is probiotic and prebiotic. So I actually take a supplement that has a prebiotic and probiotic inside of it. It's really good for your gut health as well as your womb health, to make sure that you are having good bacteria, and of course an infection is bad bacteria, so making sure that your gut flora and everything has the good bacteria and that it's able to feed off of everything. You could get these from the store, but I personally use this one just because it comes in a whole thing itself, and I could like talk about that another time. But if you don't have a good probiotic and prebiotic, I highly recommend it. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is boric acid. I am so late on the boric acid game, you guys, but these are really great for a natural way to balance your pH and come against bacterial vaginosis. I've also learned in my research too that the specific bacteria that is linked or can potentially be linked to endometriosis also is killed with boric acid. So I got these ones off of Amazon, and I'll leave the link down below. It's from Boric Life. I also have these applicators that were really cheap that you just put the little thing in there and you just stick them up, and then boom, that's it. They're really simple, really easy, and I really, really enjoy my results with these. Okay, family, so that is gonna be it for this video. Oh my gosh, I feel like there's so much that I can say when it comes to womb health and taking care of yourself. I'm very passionate about these things, of course, being that I am on a trying to conceive journey, but then also I just wish that somebody could have taught me these things like in my earlier years, like my young teenage years, and learning about my womanhood and just feeling empowered and not ashamed. So if you are interested, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you have any questions about any of the products or whatever, just go ahead and leave a comment down below, and look out for more content coming from me and hubby. We're so excited to be finally connecting back with you guys and putting our lives back on the channel. Be blessed, y'all, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.